welcome to Maiden Over El Classico. It was Mumbai Indians versus CSK, and CSK came on top thanks to vintage Dhoni, who finished it in style just like he always does. Last ball boundary, and that's how he does it. He has still got it. What do they say? A lion is a lion even if it gets older, and that's what he showed today. But let's start with the Mumbai innings. Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan again got out at 0. I mean, they are having a miserable IPL. I mean, just poor start, but brilliant bowling by Mukesh Chaudhary. I mean, how good was it? The ball that got Ishan Kishan was unbelievable and unplayable. It was unbelievable. The stumps went flying, and it was sad to see both of them go out at zeros. But Surya Kumar Yadav played well, and how good was that 19-year-old kid Tilak Verma? He is showing us that he is a talent to look out for. Draval Pravis couldn't make it tonight. He got out early. And but Surya Kumar Yadav and Tilak Verma, I mean, they played well and they got them to a reasonable total. Pollard tried hard, but how good was that ploy from MS Dhoni for keeping such a straight fielder, and he got out exactly like that. He has been doing this for so long, and Pollard again got out in a similar way. But it was so good to watch. And what about those fielding errors? I mean, Dhoni missed a stumping. Jadeja, of all people, Jadeja, he missed 2 catches, and 2 of them were such easy catches. I mean, going by his standard. Shivam Dubey dropped a catch. DJ Bravo dropped a catch. I mean, it was just miserable fielding. And you know, the fans were like, this match is already done. With this kind of fielding, you cannot expect them to win, because as they say, catches win matches. And fans were like, this match is done. But there was a twist, and that was Mahi way. But let's get to that later. But Mumbai Indians scored 155, and it was a tough score in this pitch. And how good was Daniel Sams? I mean, he got 4 wickets, 4 crucial wickets at such an important time. Rituraj Gaikwad again got out at 0. He is going through a seesaw phase where one match he plays well and the next match he goes for a duck off the first ball, that too. I mean, it was a fabulous start by Mumbai Indians as well. And then nothing much. Santner came in and he couldn't capitalize. He also got out early. But Robin Uthappa and Rayudu put up a good partnership, and they scored 30 and 40 each. But both of them got out at the wrong time. Shivam Dubey and Jadeja got out quickly, and it was all Mumbai Indians. Everybody thought, you know, the match was over with, because I mean, the target, the balls and the bat and the runs to be scored, there was a big gap. And you know how Dhoni plays, he starts off slow at the start. And Pretorius came in, and I thought that Pretorius' knock cameo was as important as Dhoni's finish, because if he hadn't hit those boundaries of Bumrah in the 19th over, I mean, the match would have been, you know, the gap would have been more, and it would have been such a difficult task. And then he got out in the 28th over. Jaydev Unakkad was the bowler, and then Dhoni comes on strike. Bravo was in the non-striker's end, and everybody thought, will vintage Dhoni do it? But he still had it. I mean, can you believe it? You needed at least 17 runs of the last 4 balls, and he hits them a 6 first, and then a boundary, and then he takes a 2, and then last ball they needed 4 runs, a boundary. I mean, how good was that? I mean, it was just fabulous to watch. I mean, at 40 years he can still do it. That's like unbelievably good. And that's why they say, right, a lion remains a lion no matter how old it gets. So he's still the king of the jungle. He's still the best finisher out there. It was so good to watch, because this might be one of the last IPLs we might see him in. So it was fabulous to watch him play and finish it like that. And such cool and calm composure. I mean, it is something to learn from even in real life. You know, when panic situations and, you know, tough situations, it is very important to keep your calm and have that self-belief that you can get through it. I think it's a life lesson that one needs to learn from. But it was so good to watch. And the crowd, I mean, the crowd atmosphere, everybody was just happy, so happy. Even social media was just buzzing, and with so many tweets and so many comments from celebrities and ex-cricketers and even current cricketers. It was just fantastic to watch. But overall, CSK move one step up. They get 2 points and they move up to 4 points. And Mumbai Indians, tragically, I mean, this is just not their IPL. 7 losses in a row is just too much. And I think they are not officially, but almost out of the contest for the title. Anyway, moving on to tomorrow, it is going to be DC versus RR. DC has been, plagued with people, a couple of players getting tested positive for COVID, but that's unfortunate. But that's why I think they moved the venue from Pune to Wankhede. But it's going to be a great match because DC just won their last match convincingly against Punjab Kings, thanks to David Warner's innings. But they look like, at least they've got a win behind them, so they will look to capitalize on that. And of course, RR, our Rajasthan Royals, have been doing so well. They will continue to keep up that momentum. But I'm going with Rajasthan Royals tomorrow because I feel like definitely they have a better balanced side, and purple cap and orange cap both in their side, Joss Butler and Yuzvendra Chahal, and it'll be interesting to see how they come up with tomorrow. So I'm going with Rajasthan Royals, but do post your thoughts on today's vintage Dhoni innings and also the match, and also post your prediction for tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye.